Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to LeggLife. Happy Thursday. It is 8:28 in the morning and I woke up. I am ready for the day. And this is a morning I have waited for more than a decade of my life. Last night I felt like a kid on Christmas Eve waiting for Christmas morning. Let me tell you all about it. So many of you know that I am a Seattle Seahawks fan, have been my entire life. I grew up in a house where my dad was a Seahawks fan since the organization started in 1976. I've gone to a number of games, just some of my best sports memories around Seahawks stuff. And the night before they won the Super Bowl a decade ago, I decided to put my name on the list to become a season ticket holder. Now, that list was thousands and thousands of people long, but this morning, I finally made it to the top of the list, and I am going to be a Seattle Seahawks season ticket member. I got the email yesterday saying tomorrow's your day. You can select your seats. You can pay for them. I can't even believe this is real. Some of you don't even care about this, I promise. This is not going to be a football Seahawks vlog, but this is how my day is starting, so it's how the vlog's got to start. Look at this, you guys. Welcome, Adam, your seat selection window. Oh my gosh, 16 seconds away. 3, 2, 1. What if just like the site crashes and it's like, no, loading your seats. So this is where I get to select from whatever's available, obviously. This year I'll probably have the worst seats because I'm choosing from basically like what's available, but I don't even care. I'll take whatever. So I think I have selected my seats. These are what they're going to look like. A view of the skyline, a view of the Hawk's Nest over there, kind of an end view of the field, which I'm totally fine with. One thing I love is that the 12th man flag is right there. So they do a flag raising ceremony before every game. So it'll have a great view of that. Honestly, for year number 1, I'm totally happy with those being my seats. Also, there's like a giant screen right here. So for all replays and that kind of stuff, you'll have a good view of that. All right, let's do it. You guys, I got my tickets. I am giddy. I feel a ball of like, except, you know when you're a kid and it's Christmas morning and you opened up your gift and there was actually a Nintendo Entertainment like system in there? That's how I feel right now. I got my 44-year-old adult Nintendo Entertainment System in the form of Seahawks season tickets. I've waited a decade of my life for this. And it finally happened. Good morning, friends. Today is going to be a good day. And this is really fun. My tickets are in what's called the Toyota fan deck. There are 2 sections kind of at the end of the stadium, like I showed you. And they have, the Toyota fan deck has just lots of different things. It has like this giant 8-foot fireplace. It has a bunch of different food and drink restaurants that are options that are only open to people in the fan deck area. There's like a standing area down below if you just want to go and stand all game, which is actually one of my favorite things to do. I know that sounds weird. It's exactly the section I wanted to be in for now. So I'm so happy. It's Thursday morning. And it is the Thursday where Sherri does her injection, so just got that out of the fridge. It hurts, she said. Well, it's more uncomfortable if it is cold, so she always lets it sit out for half an hour or so. Just kind of warm up a little bit on the counter before she does her injection. And I need to make some coffee. And I'm actually just gonna make coffee. Oh, by the way, I changed. I'm actually just gonna make coffee for Sherri because I have a meeting here in 53 minutes that is at a coffee shop. So I'm not gonna have a coffee here and then a coffee at the meeting. So just doing Sherri's coffee. And look at this beautiful lady, ready to start a new day. Do you have on your new sweatshirt?
Yes.
Turn around, let's see the back. I love that. Look at that beauty in the book.
It's so comfy.
Yeah, it's very cool. Speaking of very cool, look who showed up.
Hi, Nugget.
What you doing? Whenever we're in the kitchen, she joins us in the kitchen because I think she's hoping that we give her treats. Spoiler alert, Missy girl, we're not going to, but we sure do love you. You guys, Sherri's very excited for breakfast this morning. We've been out of jelly for a while, and I got jelly at the store yesterday. So she gets to have her jelly toast for breakfast. One of your favorite things.
I love jelly toast.
And so when I brought home jelly yesterday, you were like, yes! Jelly! Looks like the water for coffee is all done. So let's get this going so Sherri can be well caffeinated. She has chosen a Hamilton, wait for it, mug for the day. The thing that always confuses us about Missy coming in the kitchen in the morning is that we never give her treats in the morning.
No, we don't.
Like every single day, we come in here, make our coffee, make our breakfast, and she never gets treats. She always gets them later in the day. Yet it's almost like she tries to be like, so we're all having breakfast, huh? How about I get some treats? No, sweet girl, you never get them in the morning.
No, sweet baby.
But we still love you. Now the important question, Sherri. How do you feel about my Seahawks season tickets?
I'm very excited for you.
Yeah, you are not big in going to games because it hurts you.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's so overstimulating for me, and it's also, even like if you have a seat, it's still hard to sit because everybody around you is standing.
And the noise is loud for you.
Yeah, so I'm just standing for like ever, and it's just really loud, and it's just a little too much for me.
So your thought is, if we go to Seattle together on the weekend, I can go to the game with a friend, and you will stay at the hotel or go to the spa.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty nice. So I think we've decided that this first year for tickets, because we've waited so long, we really do just want to like have it be a year where we can use these tickets for ourselves and for friends to make memories. And so, like, I've already been texting with a friend of mine this morning who has kids who lives down there, basically saying like, hey, for the first year, no charge for the tickets. Like games I can't go to, games people aren't using, I'm not going to sell them to you. Take them, take your kids, and like make memories with your kids. I was thinking that it'd be fun to find a youth organization, like a youth nonprofit in Seattle that works with disenfranchised or just kind of vulnerable kids, and see if they have a couple of youth who may never be able to afford to go to a Seahawks game because gosh darn it, they're expensive, and like give them my tickets, not necessarily to the staff of the program, but like, do you have a couple of youth? I want to give you my tickets. Let them go. So that kind of stuff on year number one. Obviously, I'm taking my dad to a game. Obviously, I'll take friends to games. Obviously, I'll give my tickets away. But I just feel like this year number one, rather than selling tickets, making money off them, that kind of thing, let's give them away and let's just like let people make memories. That's the whole reason I got these tickets, like I said, was because of the memories that I've made there. And so I just, I'd love to pass it on with these. All right, well, my morning meeting is done. Met at a coffee shop at South Restaurant. Just kind of met for a couple of hours. I had my coffee, it wasn't actually a coffee. It was an iced lavender vanilla Earl Grey tea, I think. An iced lavender vanilla Earl Grey. I think that's what it was. It was delicious. But I have not eaten yet today. I'm super hungry. It is Thursday afternoon, and every Thursday here in Anchorage, we have a food truck roundup in the parking lot of Chill Q Charlie's, which is like a local bar here in town. And, well, Yeti Dogs is here. If you've watched the channel, you know, our absolute favorite hot dog vendor in all of Anchorage. They're the nicest people with the best food. I don't even know what other food trucks are here, and it didn't really matter to me, because for me, I just need a Yeti dog. Parking lot is packed today, and Sherri's on a work call, or else I would have actually asked her if she wanted to come with me. You see lots of people here, lots of different food trucks, but I want to show you, look at the line for Yeti Dogs. 100% worth the wait. Here's the menu for Yeti Dogs. I'm gonna get a buffalo jalapeno cheddar, but look at their special today. Rattlesnake and pheasant sausage. What? I got my hot dog. I put some cheese on it. I put some Mike's Hot Honey on there and some relish. Super excited to try it. The sun is shining. I've got my voodoo chips. I've got my Yeti dog. Oh my gosh. What a good day it is. Next stop, the greatest store in the history of the world. We're going to Costco. You know you're at a Costco in Alaska when they sell giant 5-foot dip net fishing hoops. This is what I love about Costco, you guys. You can buy 5 pounds of mayonnaise and a hot tub in one store. Oh, it's just the best. Dishwashing pods is one of the things that we needed, so I'm getting that $12.29 for 115 of them. Butter is the next thing that we need. We've been getting this bag of fire roasted veggies. They are so delicious, so getting more of those. And huge success, we need women's probiotic for Sherri. We've been getting there like Walgreens or online. This is such a better price. Like, way better. So, we're gonna get these at Costco. And the very last thing on our list, acetaminophen PM. That is everything we came for, plus some. This was not on the list. I didn't think I'd get probiotics here. I got the veggies. I also got like flushable wipes. Overall, huge success. Let's go home. All right, I'm home with the Costco haul. Hi.
Hi.
Missed you.
Missed you too.
Also, I brought you a Starbucks.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, it's almost 7 p.m. and I just got off of a just over 2 hour Zoom call with my friend River. Riv lives in Michigan. He and his wife Allison have been friends of ours for 7, 8 years, maybe longer than that now. He was helping me with some Cache Creek beard oil, life, business stuff. He is one of those guys, when I think of the term like a life board of directors, like what are the voices that you would rely on to guide and shape and steer your life? He is 100% one of those. Like, just the whole time I have known him, he's been one of those guys that's like, man, and it's funny because like we're basically like, I think that he's a little younger than me, but it's like, who are the kind of people you want to look like, right? You want your life to look like. And he's always been one of those. I'm so thankful for him. And I told him that I get off of a call with him or I get off of a Zoom with him and I feel encouraged and hopeful and inspired, but also just like the stuff he helps me with is so practical. And I don't know. I feel so good. I'm so happy right now. And here's the thing. This worked out perfect because I had a 2 hour Zoom call the day that more Bridgerton episodes got released. So the plan was that while I was on the call with Riv, Sherri was going to be upstairs watching some Bridgerton. So I have a feeling that's what's going on. Let's go check. All right, let's see. Yep. How's your show?
It's good.
You want me to be quiet and leave you alone so you can finish watching?
Yep.
Okay. All right, well, I don't know what's going on, but the episode ended. And Sherri's response was very dramatic. So, how many episodes have you watched?
2.
Is this a new season or a continuation of the season?
It's a continuation of the season, so they split the season, which is obnoxious, but there's 8 episodes of the full season, so they released 4 in May and the next 4 now. Okay, so you're halfway through the last 4. Mm-hmm. You have 2 episodes left. Yeah. Are you going to keep watching it tonight? Probably not. No, you're done for the night? Well, I mean... You can. Do you want to? Of course I want to. How about this? You keep watching, I'm going to go downstairs and make dinner, and then I will bring you dinner, and then I will disappear so you can keep watching your Bridgerton. It's like Deal? 2 more hours. 2 more. I can keep myself occupied for 2 hours. Can you? I can try. So for dinner tonight, making something that we've made lots of times here on the vlog. It's just so darn simple. Just making some burger bowls. So I'm going to get these going in the broiler. Burgers are almost done, so I'm getting the rest of it ready. Got our bowls here with a bed of lettuce. You can see we got tomatoes, onions, pickles cut up there. Got some cheese burgers. Cheese for the burgers. And then we got the Duke's mayo and some Sweet Baby Ray's that are going to go on the burgers as soon as they're done. Okay, here we go. Let's see. How are they looking? Oh, absolutely perfect. Dinners are ready. They might not look the best because you can see the barbecue sauce. It got to the end of the bottle, so it was doing that like squirt fart thing. And so it kind of sprayed everywhere. But I think they're going to taste delicious. So the plan is, since Sherri's upstairs watching the show, I'm going to go upstairs quietly. I'm going to give her food. I'm going to eat up there with her. I'm not going to talk at all while she's watching Bridgerton. I'm just going to eat. And then I'm going to go. I'll bring all the dishes downstairs, and I'm going to go. And I'll pick you guys up when we are safely out of the house so that Sherri can have a nice quiet evening
watching Bridgerton.
Well, I changed my shirt because I spilled barbecue sauce on it. Raise your hand if you're surprised at that. Seeing no hands, I also am not surprised at that. It's like 2 bites in. I felt it hit my shirt and I was like, that checks out. That's pretty on brand for me. So, leaving, the sun is shining and it's beautiful. It is 7:30 p.m. and it is just gorgeous, which is so nice. I can't remember if I said this earlier. This weekend's weather forecast, you guys, fingers crossed. It looks perfect. It looks like the perfect Alaskan weekend. So we've got some plans. We're going to dinner tomorrow night with friends at Whiskey and Ramen. Saturday, I think we're gonna go. I don't know totally positive. Saturday, I think we're gonna go down to Byron Glacier, do like the Byron Glacier hike, and then go have seafood at Varley's Swiftwater Cafe. Actually, it's not Varley's anymore. It's just Swiftwater Cafe in Whittier on Saturday with our friends Kim and Desi. And then Sunday, hopefully get to see my dad for Father's Day. So, very fun Alaskan weekend. But leaving the house now so Sherri can watch the last couple of hours of Bridgerton in peace. I know she loves this show, and the episodes came out earlier today, and so perfect time for me to just get out. I'm gonna go have a drink with a friend, actually. That's where I'm headed now, and just enjoy the evening. All right, so I'm back in the Jeep, and I've got Sherri here on speakerphone. Sherri, you there?
Hi.
Okay, so I'm probably not gonna be back home before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
And so I want to know that we showed them earlier in the vlog, Bridgerton, without any spoilers.
Uh-huh.
How was Bridgerton? How are the last 4 episodes of the season?
Good. I like the books better. I feel like they're, like, with each season, they're kind of getting farther away from, like, the actual story from the books.
Interesting. You like the books better, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I usually like books better, but
Fair.
it was still good. And I love the casting, so...
Glad
still good.
Glad you watched it?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Well, yeah, obviously. Okay, I just wanted to give them an update on Bridgerton before the end of the vlog, because you're probably not going to be in the vlog because you're going to go to sleep.
I'm going to go to sleep, yep.
It is about 10:40 p.m. and it looks like it's going to be a beautiful sunset, so I'm actually heading somewhere to watch it. But to get there, I'm driving by Lake Hood. Lake Hood is like our local float plane base. You can see lots of airplanes here on the left-hand side. Different float planes and stuff. I always love driving out here just because it's so beautiful. I also just love seeing the planes, especially when there's a lot of them taking off and landing. And you can just see it keeps going. A lot of these planes, obviously, on wheels, not on floats. They do have a couple runways out here for them as well if they don't want to take off from the water. It also makes me laugh that there's like a stop sign that's just like airplane crossing. I came out here to Airport Park, and you can see the sun over there through the trees. It is 11 p.m. right now. Look at this. It does not look like 11 p.m. Isn't that crazy? The sun's not even set yet. Walking over here a little bit, and you can see the skyline of Anchorage right over there. And you actually can see, I don't know if it'll show up on camera, out there on the horizon, you can actually see Denali. It's kind of peeking up way out there. And I think I'm gonna end my day and this vlog by sitting here and watching the sunset right over there. It's just one of my favorite times of the years, especially on beautiful days like today. I mean, it is after 11 p.m. The sun is still shining. The skies are still blue. There are people out just doing stuff all over the place. And this is one of the reasons that we love summers in Alaska so much. You know, one of the sayings here is that the summers make the winters worth it. Winters here are hard. They're cold, they're dark, they're long. But I have traveled all over the world. And I've got to say, summers in Alaska, I've never experienced anything better. They are just absolutely the best, especially on days like today. Some summers we've had where it's just like rainy and gross. Good. Not quite those summers. But days like today make a lot of cold, dark winter days worth it. I will say that. So friends, thanks for hanging out with me today. On a day that started with Seahawks season tickets, honestly, I still can't even believe it's true. I think that I waited so long. I mean, you wait a decade for something, and then it's just like, okay, so now I just have them? I don't know, it feels fake. But I've just been giddy every time I've thought about it all day. Just the memories that I'll be able to make with friends, the memory that friends will be able to make, the memories like I get to make with my dad. So I'm very, very excited. We've actually already started planning a trip with friends to a game later this season, and it's what I hoped for when I thought about having season tickets, just these kind of things. And they're actually already happening day one. So I'm stoked about that. Work day today was good. Just a couple of meetings. It actually was a pretty light day, which was awesome. I loved that. Tomorrow, I've got a couple things. Tomorrow I have a meeting like later in the day. And then tomorrow night we're going to dinner with friends. So I feel like tomorrow will be another great day. And I don't think we're going to vlog tomorrow. We're going to take tomorrow off. But then we will vlog this weekend. Because again, I said it earlier, the weather's supposed to be beautiful all weekend. We want to bring you guys along on some of the things that we do. You guys, we love you so much. Thanks for being a part of our community. Thanks for being a part of our life. And we are just so darn thankful for all of you. We will see you on the next LeggLife video.